Yeah, definitely quite a few problems with this season, but I actually really enjoyed it. Season 2 I did not care for, and Season 1 was amazing. This one had a lot of amazing moments, but still wasn't the best. They finally tried to do something and kind of make Trish, um, Tigra from the comics, but I don't know. Kind of boring. I haven't mentioned it in my previous reviews, but I don't like narrating. And it's not like it's a movie, so you have to hear it every now and then in an hour and a half. You have to listen to it for 3 seasons. But hey, at least it's not constant like Halloween 3 with that song. Then, we actually kind of got a villain for this season. We got a serial killer. And then we got some new characters, so they shoved aside old characters by writing them off. Vito and that one guy that she was dating in the last season, the landlord or whoever owned the apartments or whatever, they write him off by saying he's dating someone else now and they're just friends, and then we never see him again. Not even once. You don't have to do a whole ass storyline with him, or even make him an important character, but there was no reason to just get rid of him. Same with the son, too. Because a reason why she just, opens the door and she's not cautious like she used to be in the other seasons. And the reason she gets stabbed was because she thought it was Vito, the little kid. So, the big reason she gets injured for quite a few episodes, and then she just kind of walks it off. Because she had a major spine injury and was missing her spleen, is what the doctor said. And then she's just kind of fine after a few episodes. And that was all because she just assumed it was Vito. And then we never even... I think it would have been cool if we got to see Eric and Vito interact. But we don't, unfortunately. We find out Costo has a husband, and they give us one scene with him, so I thought that was kind of stupid. But at least he's mentioned a few times, and they at least mentioned the fact that he's gay, so I thought that was good. But they just only had one scene, which I think is stupid. Maybe two. I also don't mention it in my previous reviews, but Jesus, these Netflix original shows have too many sex scenes. This one toned it down a bit, but there's still quite a few. When Trish starts kinda dating someone she hired to help her exercise, and then she just kinda kicks him away, and we never see him again either. The last few episodes were really good. I like the realization of Jessica Jones, once Trish stabbed her in the hand, that there was no saving her. And then she body slams her on the ground. And then that was the end of Trish Walker in this show. And this show does what typically the Netflix shows do, where a character dies, so now we gotta have an entire episode devoting to trying to make you care about them. Even though this character in particular is a manipulative, abusive mother that's so-called changed. She got beat by her husband, and then Trish got beat by her. I don't understand why Trish put up with her, with getting beat by their mother, but she thought it was too much for her mother to get beat. They don't explain why. Trish was like, well, I don't like my mom getting hit. So she put blood on her face after her mom got hurt. Told the neighbors she got hurt because her mom didn't want to show herself getting hurt or whatever. But we literally saw back in season 1 she got hit with like a trophy or something, had a big ass mark on her arm, and Trish just dealt with it. And then it was weird that they kind of tried to make it not as big of a deal that Dorothy's abusive just because they were like in poor wealth. They didn't have a lot of money. Child support was barely helping pay for, food and stuff. But she treated her like absolute shit, physically and emotionally, just because of the fact that they were poor. Always wanted her to be number one, always wanted her to be absolutely perfect. And then she would just hurt her all the time. And then Malcolm kinda gets assaulted, and the show kinda treats it like it's not. There's this, the sister of Eric, she's a hooker. That's like the only thing she really did in this show until the last 3 episodes, and then the last 3 episodes she's barely in it anyway. But he tells her no. He doesn't want to have sex, and she does it anyway. And he just kind of gives in. So yeah, he lets it happen, but he did not want to do it initially. So it's kind of, I don't know the word. Don't know how to pronounce it anyway. But, weird. They also just have Malcolm murder someone, basically. He doesn't die, but he gives him a career-ending injury, and then they just never mention it again, which I thought was weird. This season was crazy, but it did have its moments. But I wish we would have got a better villain. Salinger, there's nothing wrong with the actor. He was just a generic character. Like, oh, it's a serial killer. He wants to change the world. Oh, he does it this way and this way. They changed up a few reasons why he does it. Oh, he killed his brother? He killed his childhood best friend? Oh, that's never happened before. And I also thought Eric's power was pretty cool, but I thought it was weird how it worked. How the hell was Malcolm evil in his head? But Jessica Jones wasn't evil when she hid the fact that she murdered someone by accident in self-defense. The cop in season 2. How is Trish not a bad person when she murdered Jessica's mom right in front of her in season 2? It's only bad once they murder a bunch of people for some reason. Even though Malcolm didn't kill anyone and he sensed he was off. And this was before Malcolm just beat the shit out of a pimp for no reason. Just when he met him. That was obviously after the whole him trying to murder someone. He didn't really try, he just wanted to get him off the streets. Because the guy kept drunk driving and hurting people and getting away with it because he was a celebrity and rich. But yeah, he never kills someone. He just seriously injures someone and leaves the scene. And he thinks he's a bad guy. I don't think he did much bad after that when Eric meets him. But Jessica murdered Kilgrave. Though I agree with her decision for Kilgrave. There's literally no way to stop him. He's a mind controller. She killed the one cop by accident, but she hid the evidence and made it look like a suicide. Which I think is, wrong. But apparently not to Eric. And then she hid the evidence that Salinger killed his best friend. Only because she wanted to protect Trish, which we all know how that went if we watch this show. And then Trish killed Jessica's mother. He didn't think she was bad. She accidentally killed the cop. Kinda like Jessica Jones, but she doesn't hide the fact that she killed him. She just took his badge and that was it. But she did that before she knew he was dead. To use it as, like she said he didn't deserve the badge or whatever. He still didn't think she was evil. She's only evil after she kills one guy by accident. When she gets, like, really brutal. Even though she killed the cop by accident and she was really brutal. You think she would have been evil as soon as she just walked up and shot Jessica Jones's mom with no hesitation. And then straight up told Jessica, hey, it's for the greater good. Apparently not. I think it's pretty ironic that both Jessica Jones's, family were both murdering people. And it took her so long to realize that she couldn't change them. Oh, hey, family's family. Takes a long time to realize that family's bad. But, really good show. Had its moments. Still think it was stupid to force out Vito and the boyfriend. I think his name was... No, it wasn't Malcolm, obviously. I can't think of his name right now, though. Oh, it's Oscar, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I think it was stupid to push them out of the show. Sure, they weren't important, but there's no reason to completely get rid of them.